This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
The National Parliament passes Vagrancy Act. Prime Minister clarifies stance. And SEPA improves access to information. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rama. Thank you for joining us. The National Parliament had passed the Vagrancy Act yesterday during the Parliament session with the aim to restore order and discipline in Port Moresby, Lae and Mount Hagen and other urban centres across Papua New Guinea.
The Vagrancy Bill 2025 was presented to Parliament by NCD Governor Powes Pakop and was passed with 80 votes from members of Parliament. Governor Pakop said the law intends to address repeated criminal behavior in cities and urban areas. He explained that individuals who frequently commit crimes will be arrested by police, brought before the courts and dealt with according to the law.
You work him frequently, this is a kind of violent crime, especially committing this is a kind of offense that is unacceptable. More better you go back long, place Kanakablu you go into your tribal areas and live there, and maybe you by Senis that you can come back. You know, Senis, you stop long up because in the urban centers, Mr. Deputy Speaker, all the members of Parliament, all people below you, me start.
He further clarified that the Vagrancy Act will apply only to citizens who continuously engage in criminal and violent activities in cities and urban areas.
Must be especially, but may like assure all people below you, you're homeless, or you unemployed, or you maybe even a loiterer too, but loitering is an offense under the summary offences act. Whatever you are, you know how to walk. But committing crime, or especially committing violent crime.
Governor Pakop added that the law will be enforced equally, regardless of a person's status, including prominent individuals. Member for Mulbayer, Jacob Maki, supported the bill.
Support him straight. I think you all get a member, you must support him. To safeguard our people, please, you must support him, Mr. Bill. Now make some strong laws. Put some funds available for this. Please. Enough is enough. You misalnya kalau place na must have a place na balugim. Maybe like place there.
Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso also expressed similar sentiments.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, Ogara Mansablo town must ban him rule of law. You don't need him law, you me talk him all. You don't need him law, you me go na korosi all na stick him all. All am human being. All must serve.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape described the new law as a timely and necessary response to increasing incidents of street violence, disorderly behavior, and growing public safety concerns in the nation's capital. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Following the recent Supreme Court's decision which cleared former Deputy Finance Secretary Jacob Yafai on 4 misappropriation charges, Prime Minister James Marape said every citizen has the right to appeal to the higher courts in which Yafai did that.
Former Deputy Finance Secretary Jacob Yafai, who was previously sentenced to 22 years by the National Court for facilitating the 41.8 million kina of state funds to Paul Paraka between 2012 and 2013, had 4 of his misappropriation charges cleared by the Supreme Court earlier this month. The only charge that was upheld by the Supreme Court is the misappropriation charge. When Yafai was on trial at the National Court in March 2025, Prime Minister James Marape testified as a state witness on the case. In a press conference at the Parliament House yesterday, Prime Minister was asked by the media on his take on the recent court's decision on Yafai.
Police have the constitutional role to do their job, and it's up to them. They look at a file Every person in the country has a right of appeal. And so Mr. Yafai filed an appeal, and the appeal went through the due process. Supreme Court looked through it, and I think my information tells me that one charge is still maintained. So that's still a charge, and a charge is still maintained. So the court process is still alive, and we're not that privy to address a court process that is still alive. So.
The Prime Minister further said he understands that the police have their constitutional duty, and if they are to relook into the court file, it is entirely up to the police.
But again, police, whether it's in the Yafai matter or any matter, police do not need to be instructed. Police has the power to do their job. Constitution calls for them to do their job. If they feel that a case warrants relook at, then the police commissioner has the full authority to look at any files for this matter, including the Paraka matter.
Meanwhile, Yafai will serve only 2 years in jail time for the single misappropriation charge. However, Yafai's lawyer Edward Sasingan said recently that they will appeal against the sentencing. Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has maintained that he was the one who stopped further payments to Paul Parker when he took office as the Minister for Finance in August 2012. Marape says the whole saga, which involves misappropriation of millions of public funds, goes way back before him.
During a press conference at the Parliament House yesterday, Prime Minister James Marape explained that when he first took office as the Minister for Finance in 2012, he took immediate actions to clean up the mess in the department and even file a police report.
The Paraka matter didn't start in my time as Finance Minister. In the 2012 payment, first payments went out in January. I arrived as Finance Minister in 2012, August. It was my watch, under my watch, that a report was filed to police. Under my watch, under my hand, suspend and remove Yafai from employment. Under my watch, Stephen Gibson got suspended and eventually terminated. All relating to this Paraka payment.
Marape said the Paraka saga, which involves misappropriation of millions of state funds, had started way back before 2012. The Prime Minister said when looking back to the whole issue, he is proud that he actually put a stop to any further payment to Paul Paraka.
If you care to look at it and someone does investigative journalism, Paraka payments runs beyond just that 41 million kina parcel. In 2012 alone, over 70 million was paid. First part payment in January, Wageni was a minefield for law firms and accounting firms and all manners of firms running in and out of Wageni public accounts. I may not be wrong, it may have started in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, until I stopped it in 2012.
The PM concluded that the police commissioner can look into the finance inquiry for more possible links in this matter.
DPM will have to call up the finance inquiry, get the finance inquiry, and police commissioner could start looking into the finance inquiry. If you look at the finance inquiry of past, there's a lot of possible links in this place.
Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
As part of TISA Bank's strategic plan, it has now signed a memorandum of understanding with Crown Hotel to give TISA customers discount prices for all services at the hotel.
According to TISA, the customers can use their UMI card, TISA mobile banking, internet banking and other services to access the facilities at the Crown Hotel, and they will be given 20% discount. This was made possible through a memorandum of understanding signed today in Port Moresby.
Also 50% discounts in the room accommodation and also upgrade facilities if available.
The general manager said this is a great opportunity for the two organizations' partnership to enable the customers, employees and staff to enjoy the facilities and services provided by Crown Hotel at an affordable price.
Tangible value to who is driving our economy, our guests and our employee. Our guests from both customer from the Kisa Bank, the hotel guests and the employee here. Crown Hotel is oldest hospitality institution in Port Moresby.
He said the hotel has 151 rooms with 2 restaurants, conference facilities, among others.
2 restaurants with fine dining services, with a conference facility of 500 packs, outdoor catering, and 2 bars. Crown Hotel, as it is the oldest hospitality institution.
He also highlighted the hotel's plan to upgrade its facilities.
Hospitality institution. So we have renovated this property for the last couple of years.
TISA Group Acting Deputy Chief Executive Officer Kumaresti Travelu thanked Crown Hotel for the partnership and looks forward to working together. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
A law firm has come under scrutiny for 214 million kina held in trust account. Prime Minister James Marape has revealed that the police have frozen their account for further investigations.
Prime Minister Marape has revealed that a law firm, name withheld, is under investigation for 214 million kina held in trust account. Marape said the police have frozen the accounts and the law firm will have to answer on where the funds were sourced and for what purpose.
So today you all would have heard Police Commissioner says, for instance, one law firm has 214 million kina that is sitting in trust. That money is now confiscated or stayed until the lawyer explains, or the law firm explains, what this money is for, where it was sourced from. So this is also evidence that police are at work, and they don't need our advice or direction or guidance. It is their constitutional role. They must do work they feel must be done for the country.
Marape said with Papua New Guinea being grey-listed by the Financial Action Task Force, the government is serious about stopping illicit financial flows.
When the grey list came, I instructed, advised the Police Commissioner, you don't have to look far. Look at the Finance Inquiry report, look at payment list in finance, go after those suspicious transactions. That's entirely constitutional role of the Police Commissioner to do.
The restraint order was secured under the Proceeds of Crime Act, which is Papua New Guinea's principal legislation for freezing, seizing and forfeiting assets suspected to be derived from criminal activity, including corruption and money laundering. Pakatambu, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Conservation and Environment Protection Authority launched its website today. The platform has been designed to improve accessibility to environmental information, enhance transparency in SEPA's operations, and provide easy access to policies and regulatory updates. This launch marks a major milestone in the organization's digital transformation journey and commitment to public transparency, environmental accountability, and improved information accessibility. SEPA Managing Director Jude Tukulia said the website comes at a critical time as Papua New Guinea accelerates its digital shift under the National Digital Government Policies and MTDP4, noting that the demand for credible, real-time environmental information has never been greater.
Our website project was started in 2024. When I took office, it was one of my priority areas to get our system into digitalization as per government's digitalization program. So we did not have the capacity and the technical people to deliver that one, and we got partnership with our development partners, and EU FCC came on board, and they engaged expertise friends to work with us, and it has taken us about 6 months to deliver this project. And it is at the infant stage, as I've said earlier.
Mr. Tukulia highlighted some of the challenges encountered while creating the website.
Like we have got our development partners program still existing. They haven't come to the end of the programs. Like JEF 456 from UNDP. We want those information to be captured in the website, and other conservation projects that we do in the country. So by doing that, our development partners will be visible. And the amount of work and support that we receive from them, they must be visible to the country.
The new SEPA website will host a wide range of information, including state of environment reports, environmental audit reports, policies, regulations, and guidelines, updates on multilateral environmental agreement-based projects,
and conservation and biodiversity resources. The platform brings visibility to SEPA's ongoing environmental protection efforts, both government-funded and supported by development partners, reflecting PNG's national and global commitments under the SDGs, Paris Agreement, and Rio Conventions. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The National Information and Communications Technology Authority today reaffirmed its commitment to tackling cybercrime through a memorandum of understanding with the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. Signed last year, the agreement is designed to strengthen national efforts in combating cybercrime. The MOU establishes a coordinated framework for collaboration between NICTA and the RPNGC, particularly the Police Cybercrime Unit, to enhance the investigation, enforcement and prosecution of cyber-related offences in Papua New Guinea. As part of this initiative to strengthen the operations of RPNGC Cybercrime Unit, NICTA handed over 1 vehicle, 6 laptops and 6 mobile devices.
Cyber-related issues keeps coming on board every now and then on that. And this is something that is basically eating the airwaves almost every time on that. There's a lot been happening out there, and we've got to step in to put an end to that.
These resources are intended to strengthen the operational capacity of the Cybercrime Unit in conducting investigations, managing digital evidence, processing court documentation, and expediting enforcement actions. This partnership reinforces the respective mandates of both institutions, while cybercrime matters fall within the jurisdiction of law enforcement under the Cybercrime Code Act 2016 and the Criminal Code Act. NICTA's role as the ICT regulator is to support and facilitate enforcement through the provision of technical expertise, ICT tools, and regulatory coordination.
For every sort of investigation that the police cyber unit intend to undertake, you will have my technical team, including the lawyers, to sit in that particular investigation so that we can be able to vet the case well on that. The idea is that we want the case now to advance to prosecution.
Importantly, this collaboration is in line with government's expectations for stronger consumer protection and digital safety. Director Crimes for RPNGC Joel Simatab acknowledged NICTA for the support and noted that this partnership will enhance the unit.
So issues like the imaging issues like online child exploitation, those are imaging issues that are new to the country. So I believe such issues where when we have the technical expertise from NICTA coming on board, we would be able to tackle those imaging issues, imaging crimes that are happening.
The logistics for the car handed over to the Cybercrime Unit for RPNGC will be taken care of by NICTA. Cybercrime is a growing complex threat in the communities that affects individuals, families, businesses and government institutions. Director of Crimes for the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary, Joel Simatab, says one of the challenges they face in the cybercrime space is being able to reach victims who file complaints. The MOU with NICTA signed last year takes a proactive approach towards addressing online harms, including cyberbullying, where more vulnerable Papua New Guineans have been affected. Mr. Simatab shared that the long queue at the Cybercrime Unit is because of online harassment and defamation of character using technology.
Part that we all can work together in partnership in ensuring that we are able to attend to the needs of our community. I am sure the donation will go towards enhancing that capability at the cybercrimes unit.
The MOU also enhances NICTA's consumer complaints handling framework by strengthening referral pathways for cyber-related complaints, ensuring that such matters are directed to the appropriate legal authority for investigation and action. Australia has announced an additional $2 million Australian dollars in funding to support Papua New Guinea's efforts to boost polio vaccination rates and protect public health. The new funding brings Australia's total contribution to $7 million Australian dollars in response to the country's recent polio outbreak.
In 2025, around 3 million children in Papua New Guinea received polio vaccines and other routine immunizations, including protection against measles, through a $5 million Australian dollar investment by the Australian government. An additional $2 million Australian dollar funding will be delivered through the World Health Organization and will focus on vaccinating children under 5 years of age in high-risk provinces. This will also strengthen disease surveillance system to help prevent future polio outbreaks. This support will further assist the rollout of a revised national immunization strategy aimed at improving consistently low vaccination coverage across the country. Through a recent media statement, Australian Minister for Pacific Island Affairs, Pat Conroy, said Australia is proud to work closely with the government of Papua New Guinea to help protect children against polio. He further stated that the investment reflects Australia's commitment to partnering with Papua New Guinea towards a polio-free future and a healthier region. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Provincial government representatives from the three regions, Southern Momase and the New Guinea Highlands, have concluded a 4-day consultative workshop organized by the Department of Community Development and Religion.
The 4-day workshop focused on developing a social protection implementation framework and a social protection bill. Provincial representatives shared experiences and highlighted community development existing social protection initiatives implemented across their respective provinces. In attendance, the Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion acknowledged the contributions from all provincial representatives. The workshop concluded on a high note with representatives from the Southern, Momase and New Guinea Islands, reflecting on the outcomes of the workshop. Representing the New Guinea Islands, Director Equity and Social Services from the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, Desmond Ponpon, shared his reflection on the workshop.
Government and whole of country in Papua New Guinea, addressing, synchronizing to working together in ensuring that we actually impact our citizens in the betterment of their integral human development. That's the first reflection I would like to echo. The second one is the part on collaboration.
Meanwhile, the Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peter, noted that the consultative workshop reinforced the urgent need for a stronger legal constitutional framework to support social protection in the country.
As a government, we must now move decisively for this discussion for action. This consultation has reinforced the urgent need for a stronger legal and institutional framework.
The minister further noted that the proposed social protection bill will establish a sustainable system that will safeguard and support vulnerable communities across the country.
The social protection bill is not just another piece of legislation, it is the foundation upon which we will build a coordinated, accountable and sustainable system that protects the most vulnerable citizens. It will define roles, secure financing pathways and ensure that social protection become an enduring function.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2319 in the interbank market At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying 0.2244 US dollars, 0.3132 Australian dollars, 0.1858 euro, and 35.16 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or softened seed Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
Hoy, semakin bapak seharian.
Auntie, bang kagok sih.
David Loran.
You passed it.
Sparks. It's in me.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
the sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. In support of the government's gun amnesty initiative, member for Nawai Theo Palgan is urging all citizens within the Nawai electorate to voluntarily surrender illegal firearms in the interest of peace, safety and long-term development.
MP Palgan said the guns amnesty program, championed by the Minister for Police, said John Pundari is a critical national effort aimed at restoring law and order across Papua New Guinea. He said this initiative is not just about removing weapons from the communities, but saving lives, protecting families, and creating a safer environment for economic growth and service delivery. Pelgan noted the implications of illegal weapons in rural electorates like Nawai are severe, often contributing to tribal conflicts and unnecessary loss of life, increased crime and insecurity, and disruption to education, health services, and business activities. The MP clarified that the amnesty extends beyond conventional firearms and includes a wide range of weapons and related items, urging the public to surrender all types of guns, including factory-made and homemade firearms, high-powered weapons and military-style rifles, shotguns and pistols, all types of ammunition and explosives, homemade guns and improvised firearms, wire catapults, bows and arrows, bush knives used for violent purposes, any weapon capable of causing serious harm or used in criminal activity. He further called on community leaders, ward councillors, youth groups, and churches across Nawai to actively support the amnesty program by raising awareness and encouraging compliance at the village level. Mr. Pelgan also assured the public that the Nawai District Development Authority will work closely with the police and relevant authorities to support awareness campaigns and ensure the safe collection and disposal of surrendered weapons. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Now moving to overseas news, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is backing the U.S. president's claim that Israel acted alone in striking Iran's South Pars natural gas field.
I told him, don't do that, and he won't do that. We didn't discuss. You know, we're independent, we get along great. It's coordinated, but on occasion he'll do something, and if I don't like it, and so we're not doing that anymore.
Fact number one, Israel acted alone against the Slawia gas compound. Fact number two, President Trump asked us to hold off on future attacks, and we're holding out.
The comments come amid uncertainty within the top ranks of the US administration on whether or not Israel and the United States are in sync. The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has told US lawmakers that American and Israeli objectives are not the same.
The Israeli government has been focused on disabling the Iranian leadership and taking out several members, obviously beginning with the Ayatollah, the supreme leader. The president has stated that his objectives are to destroy Iran's ballistic missile launching capability, their ballistic missile production capability, and their Navy, the IRGC Navy, and mine-laying capability.
And to what do you attribute Israel's decision to strike Iranian energy infrastructure, despite President Trump's call to keep those facilities off limits?
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Nothing.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Data PNG.
Foreign policy, it helps guide how a country plays abroad.
Monday night on In Focus, we are joined by PNG International Relations expert and author Lahui Ako. We also speak to Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Tchechenko about the recently launched Foreign Policy White Paper.
This policy is a strategic partnership.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The 20th anniversary of Ryan Pini's gold medal was celebrated today by Theodis Limited and fellow Papua New Guineans, commemorating the historic moment in sporting history of Papua New Guinea as Ryan Pini won the country's first swimming medal in the Commonwealth Games in 2006.
Dockel in 7, Rolf in 6, Watson cap.
It has been 20 years since Ryan Pini won the nation's first ever swimming gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. Theodis hosted a special celebration to mark this milestone, proudly displaying the medal at their showroom. The event gave the public the chance to meet and greet with the legendary athlete and reflect on the pride his victory brought to the nation. Ryan Pini highlighted the impact of his achievement, acknowledging the support and the recognition he has received from the nation over the years.
Winning that gold medal at the time, I had no idea about the impact that it could have, and I still feel that very much today, even just going to the shops, being out and around in the community, there's not a day or a moment that goes past without someone, saying either where they were on that day, what they were doing, how they remember me in the moments, and just.
He recalled returning home after the games, where he was welcomed with pride and joy, describing it as one of the most unforgettable moments of his life.
I remember being on the plane and coming off and seeing how many people were at the airport, and we did a big tour through the city. I don't know if you were a part of that or saw that, but we drove around. I don't know how long it was. It was a very long time. My cheeks were sore, my arms were sore from holding up the PNG flag, driving around the city for quite a while, and there were people lined up on the sides of the streets all celebrating. Never seen that before, and that's a memory that sticks with me for a long, long time.
As he celebrates his 20th anniversary, he says this is not only about personal achievement, but also about inspiring future generations and bringing back good memories for the people.
The event has been accomplishing my own set of goals, but now I look back and go, well, this means a lot more if I can inspire another person, if I can sort of bring good memories back to people about a particular moment in their life that they celebrated. I think that's really important as well.
Isabella Narpal, Trukai Sports.
Meanwhile, Ryan Pinney shared the behind-the-scenes story of the historic moment of Papua New Guinea's first ever swimming gold medal while commemorating the 20th anniversary of his achievement.
In lane number 3 from Papua New Guinea, this is his...
Reflecting on one of the proudest and most historic moments in the sporting history of Papua New Guinea, Ryan Pinney, the gold medalist for the 100-meter butterfly swimming competition, shared the story behind his victory.
The Commonwealth Games in 2006 was early on in the day something that I could have never predicted or imagined. I always talk about my Commonwealth Games experience in 2002. So 4 years before the Games, I went to my first major international competition in Manchester, and I swam, I thought, pretty well back in those days, but it was something that I finished that competition thinking and knowing that I could do better 4 years later. So there was a lot of work in between those 4 years.
He highlighted his strategy at that time, pointing out that he set clear goals and prepared by competing in various international swimming competitions, which helped him familiarize himself with the challenges ahead.
In the lead up to that competition, so there's so much going on behind the scenes, a lot of mental challenges, a lot of physical challenges, and getting myself up to speed. At the Commonwealth Games, I didn't just do the 100 butterfly, I swam in a number of other events as well, which is really good for me to be able to build confidence and build up to my event. So I swam.
Behind all this hard work and preparation, he shared the untold story of the nerves, the pain, and the work that made the gold medal possible.
My legs were extremely painful, my stomach, my arms, so I managed to get in there and touch the wall first place. And that's what I wanted to achieve. I turned around and saw my time, saw the gold medal beside my name, saw the number 1 beside my name there, and it was just an unbelievable experience. I managed to get myself up on the lane rope. I've never done that before, and that was very, very, very hard to do, and I'm glad I got up there to be able to celebrate and achieve that.
He acknowledged everyone for their support, emphasizing that behind every achievement lies determination, resilience, and the strength of an individual committed to achieving something great.
Look, there's a whole heap of things that went in behind that swim. I think often people always see the success in that moment and don't see all of the preparations, the years of work that has gone in behind the scenes, and the amount of support is really incredible for me, and that's...
Isabella Narpal, Trukai Sports.
The Low Rugby Touch Association continues pre-season this weekend in Port Moresby, bringing exciting matches and uniting Manus Islanders through sport.
The Low Rugby Touch Association will enter its 4th weekend of pre-season touch footy matches at the Sir John Guy's Field 2 this Sunday. Thrilling matches are expected as teams continue to build momentum ahead of the official season, with strong participation recorded in the recent rounds. President Alwyn Pokaran says pre-season has been encouraging, attracting more players and supporters, especially among the Low Islanders of Manus Province, residing in the nation's capital. He says the competition is not only about sport, but also about unity and development within the Manus community. Pokaran adds that such sporting events help build better citizens of Manus Province and Papua New Guinea as a whole. He further emphasized the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, saying touch footy promotes fitness and positive habits for all involved. With sports continuing to create a positive impact, more exciting footy matches are expected as the pre-season progresses to the next stage. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Woi, semakin bapak si Arya.
Anti, bangka goksim. David Loran. You think you passed it? Spots. It's in me.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hey there, I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching True Kai Sports. Key corporate touchport Mosby competition gears up for another thrilling weekend, with organizers anticipating increased participation and competitive matches ahead.
The Key Corporate Touchport Mosby competition is set to deliver more exciting action as it heads into its second weekend of round 1. Matches will be played at the Murray Barracks Field on Sunday, with teams preparing to build momentum early in the season. General Secretary Grace Koba says the response so far has been positive, with teams showing strong interest and commitment. She says players are eager to showcase their talents and compete at this level. Koba adds the organizers are expecting a bigger turnout this weekend, with more teams indicating interest to join the competition. The growing participation reflects the popularity of the code among working communities in the city. With several matches lined up, fans can expect competitive fixtures and improved performances as teams settle into the competition. The weekend games are expected to further boost interest and set the tone for the rest of the season. Joel Mipari, True Kai Sports.
Alatau Rugby League administrators have traveled all the way from Alatau to Port Moresby by road to officially hand over their affiliation to the PNG Rugby Football League. They handed over their affiliation documents yesterday to be a member of the Southern Rugby League Confederate.
It took the administrators over 3 days to be a journey that shows how determined they are to revive rugby league in Alatau, a place where football is a common sport. Speaking before handing over the affiliation documents to a member of the PNG Rugby Football League Community League Department, Alatau Rugby League Vice Chairman Toto Geruaga says they want to revive the code in Alatau.
Here to let the rugby league fraternity know that Alatau Rugby League is revived and ready as a sanctioned competition under the Southern Confederation. Our operation plan outlines the key objectives, strategies and process to effectively manage and grow Alatau Rugby League as a successful rugby league competition.
He added that currently work is underway and 12 teams have already confirmed their interest to participate in a pre-season 9s tournament that they will be hosting. He says the journey to Port Moresby is to create an avenue for young talents in Alatau to get into rugby league with full support from their local government.
This may be a very long story about rugby league in Alatau and Bilimbe province, where many of our young youths, men and women, have totally missed out on the opportunities rugby league get offered in Papua New Guinea.
Alatau Rugby League Chairman Robert Sorabora says they are doing this for youths to pick up the rugby ball and drop violence.
When the rugby league died, everybody, all the youth start holding guns. So some of the things that he mentioned, we're trying to bring, our vision is to bring the youths back on the track.
Southern Confederate Director Jacob Iwaroa welcomed Alatau Rugby League on board as they look to strengthen and expand the code into the region.
Alatau Rugby Football League, who have paid the affiliation fee to PNGRFL to be a member of the Rugby League family. They have traveled all the way from Alatau by road to Port Moresby.
He says this is not to get the players into PNG Rugby League competition or the National Rugby League, but to give youths an opportunity to change their behaviors to be a better member of their communities.
And Rugby League is a very important platform, not only to direct the pathway for children to rise up and become stars in their own right to reach the NRL or whatever, but it is a platform that addresses a lot of issues, including, social issues, SMEs, all these other factors that contribute to positive living in the community.
Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Tooks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Why? Semakin bapak si Arya.
Auntie, come to go see. David Loran. You passed it. Spots. It's in me.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your #1 to watch.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby cloudy with some rain showers, Daru cloudy periods with some rain to rain showers, Kerema cloudy with few rain showers, Alatau cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms, and Popondetta cloudy with some rain to rain showers. In the Momase region, Lay City cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms, Madang cloudy with some rain to rain showers, Wiwe cloudy periods with some rain showers at times, and Vanimo cloudy periods with some rain showers at times. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau cloudy with few showers, Kavieng cloudy with some showers, Kokopo and Rabaul cloudy with some rain to rain showers with possible thunderstorms, Kimbe cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms, and Buka mostly cloudy with few showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Target City cloudy periods and possible few showers, Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa cloudy with rain showers at times and possible thunderstorms, Mendi, Tari and Wabe cloudy periods with few rain showers at times.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 20th of March, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.